You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Why is more shit not working? Why did my PC crash just as I went live? Give me a second to try and to get my camera fixed. I have a USB problem again. Half the shit's not working because it's like, I don't want to work. You got to be fucking kidding me. Hi Froxy. I'm trying to fix my PC, my camera. Just before I went live, I had an error message about USB. So like, you know what? Fine. Restart PC. I usually start up my PC quite a while before I start. To make sure everything's working. Everything was working. And now I've got errors, USB errors everywhere. I think I'm just gonna fucking upgrade my motherboard and CPU. Oh. But what do you think? I've got new graphics. And you got chat on stream. Just not me. Alright, let me check if I can unplug and plug it back in. Like, you know, the standard IT fix. Oh, which one is that again? Oh yeah. Hi, Matoy. I'll be there in a minute. Hopefully, if I get this fucking camera fixed. Ah! Why is it doing this to me? Yay! Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, is it that side? Yes, it is that side, because I pushed my chair back. Here we go. Oh, for crying out loud! I actually booted up my PC quite early because, as you can see, I have new graphics. And there's chat. I don't know, is chat visible? Is it okay? Does it need to be bigger? The chat on that side? Oh, that side. Chappy! I'm gonna say Chappy because your dad's jumper cables is just too... And to say your dad is like... Oh my god! So literally I was getting... I can definitely have a look at that because it's the first time I put chat on the stream. Let's see. Font size. And the text color is black, so... Yeah, I know, and it's just fully black, so I don't know why. Can I... If I do that... Yeah, it's just that because it's see-through, so I'm not sure. I've just tested something, like I need to wait for it to start scrolling again, because every time I change something, text disappears. Oh, and I just noticed. Okay. Is that changed anything?
Praise the Emperor!
I hope you guys can hear that because I still can't. I've not fixed that yet. Yeah, no, that's fine. I think just because of the way I've set it up so it doesn't record the music, so it doesn't record in my ear, what I've hear in my ear, because I've got my little ears things in. But I've just made the background white, but other than that, I can't seem to... Okay. I've just realised that the name on the subs is too big, so do I... Done. And now I need to readjust. Yeah, back in the middle, somewhere around there. Good. Right, well, I've got new graphics. I even have like a new Be Right Back. So, you know. Now, what I've not done yet is make new alerts. I have found some new sounds, so I now have watch out, it's a demon, I think it says. But I've got, yeah, exactly. But what I want to do still is make some more of these voices. Have some that are after bits, because, you know, income is nice. And I want to create some more on-screen things so that when you're doing something, something happens on screen as well. So I've been looking at like a couple of GIFs, all kinds of different you know, interesting things to happen while I'm streaming. So you guys can go like hit something and something happens on the screen. Is it my eyes or the camera? No. I've tried to took off the autofocus so it stops focusing me off. Because it's fucking me off. And I really need to go and bleach my hair and dye my hair properly again because there's not much purple left. But yeah, so right now after all that, Jesus Christ. This is not normally my streams start a little bit more normal. I apologize for all the mess. Right, so what have I done? Actually, all I've been doing is working on these graphics. So why are you still doing the fucking? You don't need to autofocus. I am not moving that far. How's that? Camera control. Focus off. Apply. Okay. Hopefully this will work. So it stops trying to focus on me, and it's like, no, you don't have to. I am close enough. I mean, you know. Anyways. So I have mostly been doing this, creating the new graphics, trying to setting up. Soon I'll be changing over to my crafting screens, and then see how you like that, because I've been trying to play with more, so you have more visual, like the area that I'm crafting on is bigger. But yeah, I'm not sure yet how it looks, so you'll have to have a look in a minute. I did do some crafting, so this is the handle that it's going to be sliding on, and I've been filling the areas and sanding the areas. I've been doing some work on filling some more of the areas. You can see where the lighter grey is. And then sanding, because this is going to be my life for the next couple of times. It's like filling, sanding. You know. But the magnets still work. They're still properly on there. So today we're going to work on the base to put the magnets that connect to these on the base. And probably start on a couple of more things that need to happen on the base, like the circle, the like screw thing that in the front that we'll sort out. But what I've also been doing, because you know, hyperfocus, all that, is working some more on the basic things that I need to do the artillery witch from French Crusade that I want to do as well. And I think this one might still be too big. Yep, you're in the wrong place. Hang on a second. Go there. So this is one of the cosplays I want to do as well. So this is the artillery witch from French Crusade. Yes, that's a massive bomb that she's literally holding in the air. And I really want to make that. Also, no wig. I don't have to worry about a wig. I don't have to buy one. I don't have to style one. No, because all I'm going to be wearing underneath that helmet is probably my helmet cover that I have from when I was motorcycling riding. That covers this butt so that it covers completely all my hair so nothing ever sees through. Because I don't want to make it fully enclosed. So I've been looking at like what kind of skirt is it? Is it the A-line or quarter? Is it a half circle skirt? Is it all the things that I need to? I'd probably have to go and draft my own skirt. I have ordered some fabric samples, some lace samples, some cord because some of the details on there is frogging, which works with cord. And then when I was in my shopping center, it's a small shopping center, but it has one, very generic shoe shop called Deichmann. I'm like, you know what? Let's have a look because those shoes I can't buy. If there is some cheap base shoes that I can use to build upon to make the shoes that she's got. And it needs to be comfortable because one of the biggest problems that you have when you're at a con is standing on your feet. Although this costume I'll probably be able to sit down in, which is going to be slightly different from my Sisters of Battle, which, I might be able to lean, but I don't think I can properly sit. And I found some shoes. So they look very basic. But I am half a size. I'm a half size shoe. So I'm a 6.5 UK, which is like between a 39 and a 40 in European. And then also have like wide feet. So I have, where your knuckles... Is that the knuckles of your toes? I don't know what they're called. They're quite wide. And these are wide as well. And they're freaking comfortable because the sole is super cushioning. Exactly. Well, I'm very happy that my Sisters of Battle is not wearing heels. It may or may not have been part of the reason why I used the image that I have. But this is only almost... It's only a tiny heel. And it's not like proper heel. And... the thing is, it's cheap enough. It was 25 euros. It was 140 zloty. And this strap I can attach to what's going to be the tongue of the shoes. So it's easy to get on. So I don't have to, it's just all stretchy. And this is important. This bit is also stretchy. So it's really, really comfortable. I was putting them on the shoe in the shop. And I was like, wow. I like these. And also this is fabric. Which means it's going to be, besides having a glue line, I'll also be able to connect, so literally stitch the fabric on top. No. No. I already have the weird boob cups. So with all the fabric that's on the side, it means I can literally, not just having to glue it, but I can literally stitch it onto the shoe as well. Which means it's also a lot, going to be a lot more comfortable because the glue always gets a little bit stiff. So yeah, this is... Well, they've got memory foam. Well, they've got like the really thick soles in there that's like proper squishy. So I was very, very happy. And the fact that they were cheap. Hence, like I said, for the Sisters of Battle, I'm using quite expensive, 60 euro worth of walking shoes. And they're like the walking shoes. So that's why I built it armor that I could take on and off. I didn't want to attach it to the shoe because, now I can use these walking shoes as walking shoes. So... But yeah, they like I put them on. I was like, I think sold. I tried a few from that range, but I really like the little strap because I can attach that to the tongue of the shoe that I'll be building around it, the fabric. And also, as I've said, I have I have cycling calves. I'm Dutch. I cycled most of my young life. Not anymore because I live in a land where there's no separate cycle path. So no. But yeah, I have also apologized. My left contact lens has been an absolute pain all the time. So it's I'll try not to touch it too much. But yeah. Anyway, so let's show you my new crafting screens. Oh no! Every fucking camera is not working. Ah, right. Can I just deactivate? No? No, you're not taking that? Can I switch to this one? And now you don't appear. Okay. Right, see if the same thing, plug in, plug out, it's gonna help. Probably something else in my USB is not gonna work. So this is really where I'm like, I have to probably upgrade. Or if I've said, I'll be upgrading my gaming PC and then put my gaming PC stuff in this one. I think it's this one. That's this one. That's this one. What's this one? Yeah, that's that. Oh. Watch my other camera now stop working. God damn it! Ugh. Why? God fucking damn it! Ugh. There's me trying to do shit. No, it's not showing up. Oi, will you please work? No, you're not even activated. Right, let me just, I'm gonna set it on be right back so that I can, God's sakes. The one day I'm thinking like, I have actually organized my stream and my stream is just not working. Ugh. it shows in my system. Well, I just checked my error messages on my installation and it's got all kinds of errors. God damn it. It's the one that I really need. It's here. Something about metadata on my device. Why? Alright, want to try one thing. If this doesn't work, no stream, because... Alright, let's try this. It's not even recognizing that I plugged the camera in. Oh, hang on. It sees it as an audio thing. Hang on. No, it's still not showing us on. Ah. Thank fuck! Now, the only thing is, does it work the right way? Okay. Yes! It's working the right way around as well. So how is the text on the chat over here? Hang on. Trying to figure out here. God damn it, this is taking me. And most of you are in a fucking ad break. Right, anyway. I'll wait for you guys to come back. No, there's some of you that will be here because subscribers do not have ads. God freaking damn it. Oh, another thing I bought. 400 grit sandpaper to do the absolute wet sanding Although most of my little nail files are about that. Yeah. Right. Pretty sure Fraxy should still be here as well. Right, anyways. Yeah, so I started working on the box. Just filling in where I created the holes. You can see that they're still a little bit visible, but I will slowly get that done. Man, I can't believe that this... I need to chill now for a sec. After all that. JR! Did you just miss all the hassle that I've had? Yeah, oh no, I figured. I figured. Anybody that's playing games will be very low in chat. Hi JR, I literally just got all the cameras working. Just before the stream started, just literally as I was getting ready to put it online, my PC gave me an error about USB and crashed. So I had to restart. By the time I got everything back up and running, I started my... So as you can see, I have slightly new screens. And just as I switched from starting to chatting, my camera, my face camera there, didn't work. So, okay, I unplugged, plugged back in, that started working. So I went through my normal startup saying what I've been doing, what I'm doing, showing everything. And then I switched to crafting, my new crafting screen as I have here. And then my overhead camera didn't work. And that one didn't work after plugging it out, taking it back in. That one wouldn't work. It just wouldn't. In the end, I just removed it from the devices and then took it out to plug it back in so it reinstalled itself. And now it works. But damn, that means about half an hour all I've been doing is tech support. I'm glad I can do it myself, but Jesus. So yeah. Hope your afternoon's going better than mine. Also, look, I've got chat on screen. What people were talking about. If it's readable for people, because it's a bit weird when it's like through here. But it should be now. So that when people watch my videos on YouTube, they're not like, who's she talking to? People can see. Oh, and I've got a problem with my left fucking contact lens. It's irritating me. But yeah, new layout, and hopefully this is a little bit better now that you can see more of this. Of my work area. I mean, I've got 50 something subscribers on YouTube. But, you know, it's interesting, but how? But I mean, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you. Not that I make any money out of it. I need 1,000 subscribers before I can monetize my YouTube channel. I can't get this one to go and smooth. I might have to... But yeah, I've been slowly putting some... I've been sanding and then putting some foam clay in areas slowly. Problem is, I am too impatient and I don't wait long enough, and then when I start sanding, I sand away all the foam clay, so I need to wait longer. But we might be doing some more work with that. But one of the things I want to do today is go to the base unit and start working on putting the little holes where I need to put the other magnets for this side. We go over, and I probably have to like smooth this side because it's not, the back is wider, so it doesn't fit nicely. I need to do some more sanding because that seems to be my life at the moment. Sanding, and no, more sanding because it seems to be. But at least that side looks really good. Once you put a layer of paint over it, you won't see it. Also, I still need to decide how I need to cut probably about like that around, so that goes a bit rounder, so that when I put this around, it's not like such a hole, so it's a bit tighter. Actually, I want to do that now because my brain is just saying, hey, let's do that now. Oh, why can my eye not stop itching? So let's first check lines, you go there, you go there. I need my marker. Right, so those are not equal. So I need to think. So it needs to go that way, isn't it? God. Come, blonde! Blonde, I say! Right, come on. I need smaller ones like these. Alright, let's see. If that fits nicer. Yeah. See that now? Fits nicer around the corner. Also the other side. All right. That's... I need to prepare all this as well so that I can glue the pipe on it. I think that works. Okay, put it there. Yeah, that makes it sit nicer inside. Don't forget this is gonna glue down, so yeah, perfect. So let me quickly because if I want to continue start gluing things on this, I need to make sure this is smooth and ready. Also, I want, if you want to pay attention, I think I may have solved the tearing on the screen that you saw. Oh, let me make sure that I've redone it on the new. No, so I think. Oh, okay. Yeah, I changed the video format on the configurations. I set it to like whatever, and then I tried it. I was like, you know what? Change the other one. So while I was setting up the new screens, and I think since I changed it to this one, this video format, I didn't see it anymore. So like 5 minutes, of course, is not very long. So if in 3 hours it doesn't tear, then we fixed it, or at least I fixed it. Hooray! Especially now that I have the big screen. It will become a bit more obvious if it gets staring on it. Right. As he found that cutting the edges with my scissors really works for getting them nice and neat. Right. That makes it a little bit more. Ah, so much stuff. That's a problem when you're doing a lot of sanding. I might have to do a little bit of foam clay in these corners. Because then once that's all dry and sanded, I can glue on the little, this one. Just sort out the middle. Ah, why can I not get this one spot? Get bigger. Right, that's a little bit better. Right. Water, foam clay, and let's fill up some holes. Right, bit of water on there. And the same, so I can fill them up a little bit. This felt much fun always. Whee! Make sure my fingers are slightly wet, otherwise it sticks to my fingers, which is not what I want. And then smooth it out. Come on. There's a slight cut there that I might have to fill as well. So that's, see how immediately that's just kind of makes it looks better. Ah, absolutely. The amount of times we just sat here and just taped it together, now it's glued together, so just don't want to do it again. This is version number 3. But now that I have the paint sorted as well, I will have to order some more. From, because I have enough to do at least the Chainsword and the calf armor probably. But I will need more if I want to do the rest. my god, heart! Oh! Thank you so much for the raid! Hello everybody, my name is Hebe. Welcome to the Asylum. And today I'm also showcasing my new graphics. I've changed my setup. Thank you so much for the raid. So, for those of you that come in with the raid from Hut, I am building, and I'm working on, if I can find my mouse here, I work on a Sisters of Battle cosplay. That's the image that I'm working with. We've got quite a bit done already. We've got the basis of the shoe armor. We've got most of the calf armor done. We've got the thigh armor done. And now I'm working on the chainsword. Now, I'm not as cool as Hut. For my stream, for the people that are in my stream that don't know Hut, Hut actually makes armor from metal. As in actually blacksmithing. It is so freaking cool. Thank you so much, Galactic. Yes, I love Warhammer 40k. I'm a big Warhammer fan. So yes, I've been always interested in doing something. Now this has been going on for quite some time, but we're getting sadly somewhere. Actually. This is... Oh, that is all... Oh. Repentia. There's not a lot of armor on a Repentia. So this is her... If you look at the image... she's got a big skull on her calf armor. So that's the skull that I've been sculpting. Hence the big clump of foam clay here. And you can see some of the... It's like... And it goes all the way down. Oh, I always forget that my camera is slightly different. So it's got... The white that you see is actually a Halloween skull that I cut up. Oh, that is awesome. Ah, yes. So with the proper... You're gonna like have how you call them again? Yeah, so so the only thing that's sculpted really is the bottom bit here, the rest of the head here, and all the spikes. Oh, you get that. But yeah, so this is the pointy armor. And then I need to put it somewhere safe. I still have some sanding to do on that. And this is the shoe armor. So it's got a pair of... So one of the reasons I like this image that I've chosen to do for my Sisters of Battle is that she's not wearing heels. I'm not good in heels. So she's wearing flat boots. So I bought these proper walking boots, the Palladiums. And I've created an armor to go over top that's actually articulated so that like Hut can make it out of metal. I've just made it out of foam and wool. So that it properly moves when I'm moving my foot, like. And then it just needs a little bit of cleanup at the front. As you can see, it's not fully signed. And then it's ready for paint. But yeah, those I've got done now as well. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. So at the moment I'm working on a chainsword. I had one half made and it's over there, I can't reach. But because of its size, if I ever wanted to travel with this chainsword, it's going to be a bit of an issue because I don't see them, allowed on the plane as, a walking stick. Um, and so I wanted to make it so that it's half and half. Oh, wow. I need to have another screen where I can start sharing pictures. Because that's the one thing I can't do yet on this new screen. That's amazing, Hot. I would, if you like stuff like this, just follow Hot as well. Hang on. I'll get my chaotic brain to work. There you go. That's proper metal work. So this is how I decided to make it so that I could take it apart. I saw a little bit because I think you started streaming just as I was getting ready, so I saw part of the stream. So this is the yeah, no worries, I'll take care of yourself, make sure you get something to drink. Keep hydrated. So this is the chainsword, that's the base. And then at the moment I've got it taped close because it's still trying things out. And then the plan is to have the handle and everything with this go over it and slide over. I need to make some adjustments because this side is a little bit too wide. Because I also have, whoops, a little soundboard that goes inside the chainsword. There's two buttons. One of the buttons does the chainsword sound and one of the buttons does the stationary sound. So you've got the one that does the hacking and the one that does stationary. So that's going to be inside of the chainsword. So yes. Talking about hydrations. Oh, and I apologize. If you see me poke my left eye a lot, my left contact lens is just being a pain. But yeah. At the moment what I was doing is just covering up some of the seams with foam clay, so to make it a little bit nicer. And I just realized people are in an ad. I apologize if you're in an ad. I will apologize when people come back. But yeah. Right. So literally I just grab a little bit of foam clay and I just go over the seams and then smooth it out. Then once it's dry, tomorrow probably, because I have a tendency to sand the foam clay too early and then you just rub it off instead of that it's fully dried and attached. Here we go. And a little bit more over there. Ah, come on. Right, I think everybody's back. It's typical that you get an ad. I have running ads on like the minimum needed for affiliates. So right now. So what I'm doing at the moment is just filling up some of the seams with foam clay, and then once it's dry, to sand it so it's nice and smooth. So this part is the front part. This is where the little this side goes on. So this goes on, and then this way around. be gluing this on top. So now you've got the actual top of the chainsword. Oh, you see the line? That's where it's going to go. And there's going to be magnets on these two corners as well, where it then just moves all the way onto the chainsword. So in this, it's going to cover, you probably saw was in an ad, I'm going to have inside a soundboard. And I'm going to have 2 buttons on the handle that if I press them, it's going to give you the chainsword sound. So I've got this tiny soundboard with the tiniest of buttons. Can you camera? Can you focus on the buttons? Here, look how tiny the buttons are. And that's the soundboard. So again, this is my fingers. So you know, it's at the moment on a breadboard, but I've been threatening that I should be doing the actual soldering, but yeah. And I've got 2 little speakers. And they're going to be underneath where these holes are. So they're going to be... Oh, of course, there's magnets in here. So here I have to make holes so that it goes underneath. So that's one of the things that we will do in soon as well. So... But now we were just quickly cleaning up the seams. Because next thing I want to glue on is that little pipe. So, right. Now, I have to make sure I let that dry properly because the amount of times I've been sanding and taking off all my foam clay. But yeah, so that's pretty much sold. Oh, we have to do some foam clay on here. Then cut it properly. But yeah. If you have any questions, please let me know. My streams are always a tiny bit chaotic. Right. Tiny bit more of the foam clay. And then we can start working on making the base better. Okay. Right. Nah. Right, so right, just checking the angles. My eyesight is a bit crap, so I got to the age where I have glasses or contacts for looking at a distance, but now things close up are getting worse and worse, so right, so a little bit more on that side. Then we've got the top mostly done. Here we go. Keep my fingers wet so it doesn't stick to my fingers. Right, that looks pretty good. Now maybe a little bit here, just to smooth that out. I know some other people use other things to fill up, but the one that I tried, can't remember what the brand was. It's from Flex Paint, and it just wasn't any better than the foam clay, and the foam clay is cheaper, so might as well. There we go. Try and get them all smooth. Anything else can be sanded down if it's too, but that looks a little bit better. Once it's dry, then it will be I still have to do this side and start working on the bottom. Right, so let's put the foam clay away. Boink! It's dried out a bit, and that's my fault for leaving it open too long. But that's how it's gonna go over. Oh, damn it. Now, I need to sand some of that down. So let's take off all the freaking tape. Put you there. So we can know where we need to put all the other magnets. So here's the inside. Let's move you there. Here we go. Put that in the bin before the cat gets it. Ooh. No, I have a feeling she's not coming out of bed. She thinks it's far too cold. here we go. Right, so see here the space that I've made for the pipe that goes through, and here on the other side got the little end for the plastic pipe, and it's going to have a magnet inside, and it's going to have a magnet on the other pipe so that when it goes in it sticks there. So that will be glued down once we get all this sorted and glued. This tape is just letting go everywhere, so let's just remove it so we can figure out better where things need to go. There we go. Now, one of the things I noticed is that this doesn't slide as nicely over. Yeah, so this needs, it should be 12 centimeters. It's a little bit more than that, so that's why. There's a bit of a hobble there as well. See if I can fix that. Maybe the other way around. Right, so, I did that badly. God damn it. God damn it. That's terrible. That's not straight. At least it fits over it. The question is how much is going to be seen. So I think as well there should be something underneath this. Because when I do this on there should be actually maybe a bit underneath here that goes straight to it, underneath it. Not sure. Or maybe not. But I think it's going to be hidden enough to not be too worried about it. Well, there's more bumps and things. Yeah, that's not nice. Just putting it straight here. That's not straight. Even if I put this right. I might have to cut a new piece. Where did I pull? Let's just do that next week. Shouldn't have tried to fix that. Oh wait. Anyway. This is the other side. It does not seem to be my day today. Right, anyways. Let's see if this one is slightly better. Looks like this one is a little bit better. Let's test to make sure that one just... It's slightly tight, but not like massive. Tiny bit. Where's my block? Here. I almost got nothing left on this. It's only a tiny bit. That's... That looks a bit better. Right, so one of the things we need to do, besides the amount of stuff that's on here already, yeah, that fits perfect. So that needs to go to there. So we now be marking where the speaker's going to sit. So there. I need to make a line where the end is of this. Okay. Oh, and where this magnet needs to go. So I'm wondering if I could do the trick that I did last time, because a magnet is metal. I'll put some of this Posca marker on it. Can I make a stamp? It did! There, we have a stamp. That's where the other magnet has to go. Now, where is that? I think it was this one, isn't it? Why is the audio suddenly louder? That's not supposed to be this loud. That suddenly is like, I'm sure it's suddenly louder than I normally have. Yeah, that's the one. That's the size. So that's what I need to cut out to put the magnet in. Now I don't want to do the same that I did with the cover, because this is 5mm foam. So I literally cut a hole through and then put foam clay on the back, and then it just works because it's so thin it's almost impossible to try and cut it out. So, but I'm gonna try to cut out just a circle. Can I just take half of it out? Thank you very much. So the only other thing I can think of is to cut all the way through, then whatever comes out, cut that off and then glue it back in. This doesn't work. That actually might. That might actually be better. Because this is going to try and cut underneath. I mean, it's never going to be nice way to sit. Yes, let's try that. Here we go. One perfect hole. Now push this out and cut off what I need for the magnet. Do I have another magnet here, or do I have, if I put them back in my drawer again? Ah, gimme, stop, can you attach to this? Ah, don't need those. I think it's this size, isn't it? Yeah. Reminder. The black cross I need to glue in. That's the bottom. So it's only like 2mm, so it's only a tiny bit that I need to cut off. That might work. Right, let's put you back in. And then fit you in here. Ho ho! Look how perfect that is. That is perfect. Ha! You know, you have to tell yourself sometimes that you can. Right. Glue. Gloves. sousaphone. Give me my knife. Need a thin piece to go underneath. Oh, and if you're not a subscriber, then you get ads now. Or not. You never know. Right. Just make sure, it needs to be a thin layer, but I have to make sure that all sides are fully covered. And then, should do this the other way around. Not sure I can put this down because just making sure you're all the way around. Yes, and this side is going to be closed anyway, so yeah. Nobody's going to see the underside. I just have to wait a little bit till this stops shiny. But quite happy with that solution. And this is always the time where you have to it's like waiting for paint to dry. Yeah, I can't put it down because then it will glue to whatever surface I've got it on. I need to find something that's circular that I can draw around because the speaker's going to go there. So I need to make sure that that hole is just inside this rim, so this rim sits against it. Are you there yet? Can I put you in? Might be able to. I know, and this is the weird thing about this glue, is like you actually have to wait till it's almost dry. It's still a little bit shiny. It's like... It might be ready because it's stuck to my finger. So this should fit. Oh yes, look at that. Perfectly flush. That was a good idea. Come here. Oh, this looks perfect. And then it will go this way. Come on. Ta-da! Because I haven't glued it in. Go, Kimmy! Ugh. So yeah, so what I did was I literally just cut the hole with the hole puncher and then cut a tiny sliver off and just glued it back in. And now I've got the perfect little seat. That's not possible to do that with like the 5mm. Because I think it's too thin. But with this 10mm, that's fine. Perfect. Right. Remember, X is what needs to be glued down. You go in there. Now, since I have to redo the other side, we can't glue that down, but, you know, let's stop inhaling glue fumes. I mean, so let's put you aside for a second. So one of the things is, I think this is the side with the cutouts, isn't it? Yes. So when I turn this around, and this is not a problem, this little, you can, in fact you can see that because the inside one will be over it. So this will be glued in, so you can see that you can't even see. Now the thing is, this needs to go here, this way around. So it needs to go in a way but it has to be so that it doesn't fall out either. The hell? Oh, it's random hand, of course. So how am I going to do that? And of course I have to hide the speaker in a way, because if you see this, you might see that. So I have that fabric that I put behind here before. Or if I make the hole this size and then just get, oh, that might work. Hello, Wintermoon. Welcome to the stream. While we're trying to figure things out. So as long as I can get it out from here, it shouldn't be a problem. So what I can do is make the hole the size of this. Yes, this is a speaker. So I am working on a chainsword. Whee! Whee! All the way back. And I am planning on putting this tiny little soundboard in there. And then these two buttons. If the camera wants us to focus on the board, not on the things behind it. These two little buttons. One button makes the sound of a stationary chainsword. It's actually taken from a game. And the other one is actually the action of cutting, and you can hear it go. It's my featured clip on my stream. So yeah, this is the tiny little soundboard that I'm going to input, and I've got two speakers. So we're working at the moment on that. The bass is going to be one thing, and then I'm going to have the handle that slides over it that covers everything, so that I can open it, get to the soundboard, and then it's going to close again. So one of the things I need to think about is when I put this in here, so you can make the circle as big as this, then getting a tiny bit of 2mm foam in a circle with the speaker fabric over it and glue that inside, so that's what it sits against it. I think that might be the way to do it. Because that way you can't see the actual speaker, you see the fabric, but you won't see it through this hole. That's why the holes are in there, so the speaker sound can go through. But I made to make sure when I turn this around that where I put the speakers is there. So that's here. Yeah, so it's going to be, I want to, because if I've just saw that if I put this underneath here, you kind of see it. So I have this fabric, that speaker fabric. So if I make a hole and then have like 2mm foam, put that fabric over it, glue that in so that it still has a recess, and then it sits against that. I think that might be the solution for this. Oh! We just made a hole here. From that hole, cut off a little bit and put in the little thing. So there is where the so there's magnets on the inside, and they're gonna sit. Yoink. Boom. So it holds the handle in place. So I need you to sit a little. Boink, boink. You go here. Where's my pen? Here's my pen. Yeah, so that's why, and it's speaker fabric, so the sound should still go through fine. So I just need to make sure that when I glue this on, that's the edge. So in between there. Just making the hole that perfect is going to be a fucking nightmare. See, the small holes are easy with the So for most holes, I have these hole cutters, and they're brilliant. But yeah, this is a bit. Is this? Oh, don't get the. Is that the right size? No, damn it. Maybe I could make it the right size. So yeah. Yeah, this is the thing, and this is going to move. So first I thought putting the fabric behind here, but this part is going to slide on and off when I need to take it apart. So I didn't want to put anything on the inside that might, you know, rub off. So that's why I'm thinking of putting it in here, on the inside. But I haven't got the fabric is in one of the containers behind this green screen of mine, so I will have to do that next week. But yeah, I was thinking like, okay, where are we going to put it? Now, one of the things is like, I also need to put in on this outside guard is, doesn't like all the, have I got the Chainsword handle? No, okay. This is going to be massive. Yes, I thought so. Oh well, it's alright with that, right? So this is kind of the handle that I'm building at the moment. And everything that's silver is like, you can see probably now what we're doing. We've got somewhere there. This one's going to go here. This is going to be glued on here. So you can see where we're going. And there's going to be magnets here as well that's going to attach to this part. You can see where we're aiming for with this handle. So this is going to be moving off. Yeah. And of course we still have to make the handle as well, because I do have a handle from the old one that I was working on. But it needs to be a slightly bit bigger. I scaled everything up a little. But that's in principle. So this is going to still be glued on, but I'm working on making the body, smooth. It's easy to do that when it's not fully glued together yet. So probably next week I'll be doing that. And I need to put the magnets in this side as well still. But yeah, so literally it's 4 layers of 10mm foam. So literally 1, 2. This little thing is I always need to. So this is where the handle's going to sit in. This is where the speaker, and then also soundboard, and we've got tiny battery. I have to make space, just make sure that it's secure in there. Then other side. And I need to redo this one because I fucked that one up. So that's going to be like sandwich inside. Now, one side is going to be open. So where the soundboard is going to sit, that slot is going to be open, and that one as well. So that once this slides over, it's a bit hard now, it's not glued together. There we go. That is, so it's covered. So where the soundboard sits in the top bit is just covered, even though when I open it, when I take this off, is it the thickness that I made a problem with? Oh, here we go. So that when I open it, I can access the soundboard, I can replace the battery and everything. So that's why it's not glued together yet, because there's still bits and pieces that I need to add. On the top of the Chainsword, you got... sorry, I've set up a new image, so all some of my images have gone. Chainsword top. So this is the top. So I need to make this the top here. I need to make a hole here and then make a slit and then glue it back in. But yeah, it's I want to make it so it's easy. There's two reasons why I'm doing it. One, that means that because if in total this will be about just over 1 meter long. If I ever want to go to like to Warhammer Fest or to any cosplay outside of that I can drive to, so I have to go on a plane, I don't think they'll let me have this in my hand. Even though it's obviously fake. I don't see them allowing me to have that as a carry-on. And it doesn't fit in a suitcase. And I'm already going to have issues with the backpack and the shoulder bits. So I wanted to make it then, like, since I've thought about, well, if I can make it so that it, when I slide it together, it hides everything. If I can slide it apart, if one part can be maximum 85 centimeters, then it will fit in a suitcase. And I can worry about the rest. It'll be fine. But yeah, so I'm just looking at this. It's like, because this is the largest. Oh. Yeah, exactly. Although with the full armor, it's going to be hard sitting down. I was just wondering if this is big enough or if I should. Should be bigger. So this is 3/4 inch. Because I bought these in the UK, because that's why they're inches. UK, exactly. I might have a look if there's any punches in my local DIY store that are slightly bigger. So it's 1 inch, 2.5 centimeters. 3/4, 125. I can't do that by heart. Is this? If I could get an inch of a hole punch, I think that'd be perfect to cut this out. And then to make it curled around. Can you imagine walking up to security check-in? That'd be so funny. But yeah, for now, I'm just looking at the time, cut this circle out, and then for next week I'll make sure I have my 2mm foam on my desk and the fabric, so I can do that and glue it in. And then I can also make sure that I have this one recut, because I fucked up. And it's a bit of a... That's not straight. And if I find a 1 inch hole punch, like this, I can do the top end as well. Because this is the right size, but not the right size for the hole. This is the right size for the screw. And how the hell I'm going to do the little skull with the whatever flame thing, thorns is behind it. Yeah, I'll figure that one out when I get to it. But yeah. So I don't know if I've shown you what the full. So I don't know if you were from. So where's my cosplay one? Could check the size for that, but the thing is, these are so good to that literally just cut a hole. So this is the cosplay Intermoon that I'm actually working on. So we already have parts done. So like I've been still slowly finishing off this part of the the calf armor. So it goes all the way down. The other side's done as well, but like I have still got things to sort out. But yeah, I need to just here and there still some sanding to do to make it fully smooth. So, but yeah, this week I've been not working on any of the parts. I've literally been working on redoing my graphics that I have here. So, right. Oh, I really hate. I wish I had something that was circular that could make the ink print. How much centimeter is this? 4.5. Let me see. Just for cards. Nothing metal like I want. Oh, here we go. Oh! That might work. Of course you've got... Oh, that's 140 slotty. That's as expensive as my shoes were. I guess besides looking for the 2.5 centimeter one, I'll be looking for a 4.5 centimeter one in my DIY store this weekend. Or not this weekend. Probably on Wednesday when it's my day off. So I don't want to cut this because I know I'm not good enough to make this a perfect circle. And it will annoy the fuck out of me if it's not nice. Also warning, ad incoming. Right. One of the things I think about, so let's glue that in. Come here. Where is this magnet that I knew was right? We've got glue. I need 2 pairs of gloves for this because super glue, I'm not taking any risks. You go there. Do you have a mark on? No. Well, I guess I'll need a new one. That's the bottom. That's the bottom. So this is the top, that one goes there, that one goes there. Right. That's the side I need to glue. Right. Super glue time! Right. Sit flush. Oh, that's so perfect. Oh! Compared to how I had it on my old one, I literally tried to dig out a hole to put the magnet in, and now I just make the hole. Right. Put the glue away. Right. Let you dry. Right, so where's my sand? So I have to let that dry before you can do anything. I'm just cleaning up the inside of this. It's not the straightest I ever cut, but it's one of those things. Ooh. This is not going to be seen anyway. This is the inside. But try and get it a little bit nice so that whatever is seen there's moments where I had to stop with my knife and then go, and it's created a little bit of a area here, like that's better, and here as well. You can see here I've stopped and then there's recut. That's better. That's all straight-ish. You can, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see that's not smooth. And it will, although that's where the teeth are going to sit, it'd be nice if it's nice. Yeah. The moment there's no plans of me entering into any cosplay competitions, but it might be a consideration. Mostly because I don't think I'm going to get anything ready for any competitions. Hopefully, I'll get this done by the end of this year. Ah. I need some more of this sandpaper. I think 180 is perfect sanding to make things just smoother without like being too rough or taking forever if you have something like less. I don't know what I've done here, but it looks like I've got a bit of a wave here. That's better. I mean, the inside's not that much of a problem. That's where the pipe's gonna stay. That's a little bit better. Still a little bit here. Oh, for God's sakes, these magnets. And this is just the boring part of doing cosplay. But sadly enough, something that's pretty necessary. That's getting there. I think I need a new piece of sandpaper, but that's already a lot better. Still a little bit here. also makes your hands absolutely filthy. Ah, there's another one here. Really need to make sure that next time I make long cuts, that when I stop, that I don't like make a cut like. Is this the, yeah, this is the bottom, so it's where the teeth are gonna sit. Alright. Okay. I'm really happy with that. That looks like it's solid. Whee! It's attached! Yeah! I don't think that's moving. Oh! Yeah, it's like... Okay, that will work, but there's going to be more magnets on there. But yeah, that's pretty good. So next week I will be recutting this one because I've made absolute boo-boo out of that. And hopefully I'll... oh, actually, no, remind me. Because otherwise I know I will forget. Where's the piece of paper? Oh, look at that. Amazing artwork. Let's cut. Toy for the cat. So what I need, I said 2.5 centimeter hole punch plus 4.5 centimeter. I need some 180 more grid, sandpaper, and what did I say I needed more? I just said it. I was just talking about it. Ten by 2 magnets. Oh yeah. Speaker fabric. It's somewhere in a box over there, and I've got about 15 boxes of fabric, so I will have to. Is there anything else that I said I needed? I don't think so. No. Okay. Right, put that at the end so that I see it when I walk into this room. So I won't forget. Right. Right, okay. That's mostly dry, but I don't want to risk sanding it until it's... Right. Right. do quick little bit of foam clay work on the bottom. Because I've got not enough time to do anything else at the moment, so that. Well, make the seam wet. Okay, that's... Oh, this is really getting dried. Luckily, I have a whole pot. So, let's make a little wormy. There we go. Now to go up. Alright. Okay. Potentially. So I don't know if you noticed. So when I was creating the new areas, I tried a couple of things, and there's like oh, what was it called again? Video format. So I played around with that a little bit, and I set it on one that I think at the moment has not shown me any tearing. So I think I managed to fix it. But the beginning of the stream, it was a nightmare because I had a USB crash for some reason. It's probably because the motherboard and CPU are old in this machine. It's still decent, but yeah, no, they're old. And they don't like having the amount of USB things that I've got stuck in there, so... but yeah, I think, I mean, I haven't seen any. Now, I haven't looked at the screen continuously, and I don't think anybody here has been looking at the screen continuously, but I do think it's been fixed. Well, I haven't seen it. Guess tomorrow I have to start cleaning up this place as well, because it's a mess. Yeah. It's just, it seemed this morning, like, or for this afternoon when I just literally started the stream. I literally was watching the screen when I was changing all the different settings and see if it stopped. One made it worse, and then you switched to the other one, and then it stopped. And I was like, you know what? For now, I think it might have solved it. And then so many other things went wrong. I had to reinstall the fucking main crafting webcam. Somebody asked me once, are you using DSLR? I was like, in what money can I use a DSLR for this? So yeah, there are two Logitechs. I mean, I still need to, so one of the things I still want to do, and this is why I first started doing the changes in the oh god damn it, into the graphics, the stream's graphics, is to try and get a setup where I have a camera on that side, which is that side, that can show the whole setup, so you can actually see the whole thing that I'm working on, the whole desk, instead of the top down, because it's limited in how far I can move it up and still be clear. So yeah, we're there's a couple of things I'm still working on, but I have a feeling that as soon as I add another USB camera, it's going to be like, nope. Motherboard is like, nah, too much work. We don't like this. So yeah. So that's a little bit of the seams done. Anything can be. Let's do this side. But yeah, it's I have a feeling that as soon as I try and add another camera, it's gonna be a pain. So I need to think of something. I mean, at the moment I changed. Maybe I should get one of those. So this arm is bolt jointed. But maybe see if there's any that are like big enough, long enough that do the. It's like this wire inside, and you can move it all kinds of different directions. But so far, the ones that I've found are very short, and I need something that I can move high and low, and so it needs to be quite long to be able to change it around. So, but also it's like money. It's like it's winter. My gas bill's a bit higher, just a tad. So. Although luckily, it's finally getting to be light at 5 o'clock. So it's getting dark now. It's 6:30, but before it was like 4 o'clock, 3:30. It starts getting dark, so you have to turn the lights on. So electricity, everything is more expensive. Sorry, getting all the... I think that starts to look pretty good. Just needs the sanding, of course, because, you know. There we go. This is starting to get really dried out now. Time to get the other pot open. Right. There's a couple of things that I still need to do. More sanding. But yeah, that's pretty much. Right. Stop messing around with it and let it dry. Sand. Right. Well, we've done some stuff. Absolutely did quite a bit of work. But it wasn't helped by the fact I spent 30 minutes trying to fix the stream. So, yeah. Here we go. So we've got some of the box done. We done the new little magnet and decided that we need some more stuff. Yeah, so I wanted to do a lot more. But yeah, if I had half an hour start earlier, I could have done more. But so be it. It's one of those things. Right. Let's have a look-see and see who else is doing stuff. Okie dokie. It helps if I go to my dashboard. Right. Let's see. Right, first of all, English. anybody else doing cosplay. Because I knew Throwdown is live, but I also like throwing to other cosplayers. So let's check. Doesn't look like, because she's gaming. She's gaming. No, didn't want to do that. Oh, god damn it. Let's see. That's German. Oh, can't spell today. Alright, let's see. Otherwise, we'll just go to Throwdown. He's glazing, so that's always interesting. Doesn't look. It just seems to be like the Saturday when there's just literally nobody streaming cosplay. Sometimes, but most of the times. There are at least a lot of people streaming. Right, we'll go to Throwdown because there is just nobody else. Hopefully he'll continue to stream for a bit. Oh, that looks interesting. Right, okay, let's go to chatting. Here we go. Another new of my little spangly danglies screens. So yeah, I am going to raid Throwdown. He's a potter and he's glazing at the moment, so he's doing all kinds of painty things. It's a skill I don't have, so it's always interesting to see how somebody else does that. There's no other cosplayers, so can't go to the next cosplayer. Story about a extremely chaotic stream, especially in the beginning. Hot's not here anymore, but Hot, thank you so much for the raid, and anybody that's still hanging around, thank you very much for staying. And I will see you next week, and we'll, we might be going further in doing this, so we'll hopefully get to the point where we can glue the base together. And that will get exciting. It's getting close. Getting close to being finished. Exactly. Have a great weekend, JR. I will see you next week. And everybody stay safe and have a good week.